Hey, this is big news right here. You think of CFI and they were acquired by Heartland Express back in 2022, but you always looked at them as a standalone brand, and when you look at their safer, they have 1,990 drivers, plus 2,039 power units. And so those days are going to come to an end. CFI actually put on their official website that Heartland Express Inc. announces integration of CFI's U.S. operations into Heartland Express. Good things here that they're stating. Tell me if it's truly a good thing, as they say that they're going to integrate better benefit packages and more money for the drivers. So this sounds like it's going to be a pretty good thing, right? And with the Heartland Express network, maybe have more better paying loads as well. So, if you work for CFI, tell me this, are you happy that they are pretty much becoming one with Heartland Express? They promise these better pay packages and what have you. Or are you a little skeptical of this and you're just kind of treading lightly? Mud Truckers, let's get into today's video. What's going on, Mutha Truckers? So the cat is out of the bag here, right? We had a driver send us this news yesterday, but definitely wanted to wait for the confirmation from Heartland Express. So we finally got that here. So I wanted to talk about it and then just go through the history of this. So, hey, brother, FYI, CFI will no longer be around after January 1st of 2026. Heartland Express will absorb all their assets and start rebranding their trucks and trailers, being Qualcomm to go to the nearest Heartland yard to start the process. If you need more information, you know how to reach me. So, thank you to that driver for sending that anonymous tip. And then I found this online here. It says here, good morning, drivers. Today, we are excited to announce the integration and rebranding of CFI into Heartland Express. Know that we recognize and appreciate your hard work and perseverance during this volatile years in the transportation industry. We believe that this new direction will enable you to have more freight options and immediate increase in pay, align the speed limit of your trucks to 68 miles per hour, utilize better equipment over time with no changes to your seniority or insurance benefits. That sounds good there. And operating under the Heartland Express brand gives us the best course to do so, or what have you. Okay, so that was 12/9/2025 at 10:35 a.m. in the morning. So this is actually from CFI's web official page here. So I'll put the link down below so you could cross-reference. It says Heartland Express Inc. announced an integration of CFI's U.S. operation into Heartland Express. So December 9th, 2025, Heartland Express Inc. Announced today the company plans to integrate the U.S. operations of Contract Freighters Inc., CFI, into Heartland Express effective December 31st of 2025. Now, the company chief executive officer, Mike Gurdon, commented, "We are excited to announce the integration and rebranding of the U.S. operation of CFI into Heartland Express. Similar to several of our prior acquisitions, CFI Logistica SA DCV, the company's Mexican operations subsidiary, will not be impacted. CFI's sequential operating performance has improved during 2025, supported by the completion of our transportation management system and conversion during the first quarter of 2025 and our transition to a unified driver electronic logging device and communication system with Heartland Express in the second quarter of 2025. Given this progress and the current status of our industry, we believe that integrating and rebranding CFI into Heartland Express is the next logical step in enhancing our consolidated operating and financial performance. Further, this decision was driven by a desire to align our CFI drivers' pay package with our legacy Heartland Express pay package, providing them with an increased driver's compensation and benefits package that we'll believe is amongst the best in the industry. So, hey, they're going to make more money. That can't be a bad thing, right? Drivers will remain in their current trucks and have the option to choose any of the pay package in the legacy Heartland fleet. Drivers will also have the option to run into the other subsidiaries, Millie's Transfer, LLC, or Smith's Transport fleets within our family of brands. Customers will benefit from increased capacity within the integrated fleets, allowing us to continue to provide the committed on-time service our customers have come to expect. So we expect to continue to maintain current CFI office in Joplin, Missouri, the headquarters of CFI, as well as the West Memphis, Arkansas, and Laredo, Texas. Additionally, we plan to offer all current CFI employees the opportunity to continue their employment with Heartland Express. Millie's and Smith will remain in their current status. We are currently assessing whether the integration and rebranding of CFI will have an impact on the value of the goodwill and the other intangible assets associated with CFI. I just want to take a second to talk to the CFI truck drivers. Tell me this, right? For the 1900 or so, has Heartland Express changed the way you guys have done business, or did they completely leave you alone? Because I know when looking at this, it says CFI was a company that was started in 1951 in Joplin, Missouri. And when you're looking at that and the legacy of that and how it was built, there are a lot of drivers that have been working there for many years. I'm sure 10, 20, 30 years, right? Or plus max. And so it's one of those things where I want to talk to those drivers right now. Hearing that Heartland Express, we know that they acquired the company in 2022, but as of now, things are going to start changing, and they say they're going to change for the better. Better pay package, better benefit package, and better network so that you can get more loads. So everything sounds like a very positive thing. But for the CFI drivers that have been under the name CFI, tell me this. Are you sad to see the name change and gone forever? If you work for CFI for many years, I would love to hear your story. Comment down below. Tell us, your story of working with CFI and the memories there, because I know that such a big company. I remember when I made a video about it, talking about their 70-year celebration back in 2021, right? And so they've been around forever. And so seeing that name go away per se in America, I'm sure that has to hurt the heart a little bit. So Mud Truckers, just wanted to talk to CFI drivers. Let me know how you feel about this. Are you excited about this? Do you not care for the name change? And really, it's just about providing for your family, and there's nothing wrong with that. Or, is the heart hurting a little bit knowing that the CFI name is going away? Mud Truckers, comment down below. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the drivers and that driver for this information. Any information that you send to me, I will always keep anonymous because I want to protect you, and we just want the information to help other truck drivers. So appreciate y'all. Talk to you later. Thank you for following the show.